Yo, so how's it going guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Now in today's video I'm going to be quickly discussing some brand new details that have been found in the in-game files to do with the future DLC. And these leaks were found by TezFunds2, who, if you guys aren't aware, is a very credible leaker in the GTA 5 community. I have spoke about him on several occasions in the past on my channel, to which he has been right on. So he did go ahead and posted this on the GTA Forums website earlier on, and it did say, I found some interesting details regarding the next DLC. If a rival player who owns a hangar or facility takes your air freight cargo or heist prep equipment, then he can take it to his own business. It's common sense, right? Now it will check if the destination is his own hangar or facility and then execute the code to process things while you're delivering it. In other words, he can deliver it to somewhere else, which could be the location of the new business, a new base of operations that will pretty much store everything. Another change I have noticed is the Avenger function to check if you're executing the hold X to enter Avenger hold code. It's typical that it will execute the code to the player, so he will move and enter the hold even if you have a passenger. Now it's not limited to the player, making it possible to pick NPCs and have them enter your Avenger hold. Finally, they have updated the function that lists props to apply the native. I don't know what that native does, but almost every prop object listed in the near of the location of the business supply mission. Thanks to Wildbuck142, he used the mad skill to check the coordinates I've given him, which I will show you guys in just a second. One of them a chair inside a police station, the other a dumpster in front of the police department. So I assume the new businesses will give us missions where we have to deal with the cops or work with them. Boy oh boy. Now like I said to you guys about 2-3 weeks ago when I did make my cop DLC video talking about the brand new adversary mode before it got released, a lot of you guys thought that information was fake, and it pretty much comes from the same person that gave that information. So just in case any of you guys are wondering whether this guy is legit, he really is. Now in that video, for you guys that have watched it, if I do remember, I will leave a link down below in the description. I did speak in that video and I did say personally I can't see Rockstar Games only releasing an adversary mode based around the cops. It's been so obvious to a lot of people, including myself, that Rockstar Games were always going to incorporate some sort of police themed DLC into free roam. Of course, we have all of the police stations and all of the police departments scattered across the entire map, a few of which I have wall breached into in the past. Then out of nowhere, a few patches ago, Rockstar Games ended up fully blacklisting or locking off all of these buildings, so it was practically impossible for you guys to wall breach inside of them. And then shortly after that, they went ahead and fully blacklisted the cop outfit. So why would out of nowhere, after years of everyone entering the police station and using the cop outfit, Rockstar Games go ahead and fully remove these or blacklist them from the game? It's because they always planned on using them in a future DLC. So TezFunds did actually go ahead and say quite a few things in his post. One being that we are going to have a new base of operations. Of course, you guys have probably heard already, the future DLC is supposed to incorporate all of our in-game businesses into one, so it would make sense for us to have like one layer or one new business that we can incorporate all of them into that one. But he basically did go on to say that we can finally take a cargo if another player is doing like a resupply mission and use it as our own. Currently, I think you only get rewarded with like something measly like $2,000 for destroying someone's cargo. So you really have to have no life or just be really bored to go around all day destroying people's cargo, because it really isn't worth the financial benefit. Now of course, this probably will be with, like I said, the supply missions or the biker businesses or the bunkers, because if you guys aren't aware, you can actually rob other players' cars from the vehicle warehouse. However, if you guys aren't aware, when you actually steal the car from an online player to keep for yourself, if you guys already own the car, then you have to scrap it for the value. But if you guys don't own the car, then it makes you take the car to a different location from where your vehicle warehouse is. So it's more than likely going to be the same situation, but for all of the businesses in the game. So it is more than likely we will have new buildings being released into this DLC just to accommodate that whole process. Now secondly, he does go on to say that there has been some functionality changes to the Avenger, so it can basically accommodate NPCs now, or they can go into the hold or the back area. Whether or not that's going to be part of a whole cutscene, it does go to show that there is going to be some form of mission that does incorporate you helping out another player at similar to how the heists work. Now the last thing he does go on to mention is the fact that there has been some new props that have been added, and there is actually some coordinates attached to each of these props. And then he does go on to say that each prop is located right next to a business resupply mission. Now the best part about this whole thing is that the two coordinates that are listed to these two props are obviously police themed. So the very first one led to inside of a police station, which I believe is inside of the city, and as you guys can see by this image, this is actually the area where the coordinates left to. So you have a police desk with like a police chair, so possibly linking into some sort of like corruption with like a higher up person in the police department. But you can definitely tell this desk isn't just a normal desk for normal police officers. You clearly see the medals in the background, which usually would like represent something a police officer has done in the past. So it would make sense for him to like receive the credit for doing some amazing mission that the public think he done, when realistically it was the help of us guys doing it. Now the second coordinates actually lead to this dumpster right outside of the police station. As you guys can see, it's actually around the corner from the LS Customs, right next to all the textile factories, which could obviously possibly lead to an area where we have to go and collect some evidence if we can't go straight into the police station, or it could be a location where we actually trigger the mission to enter the police station. Either way, the fact that it's a random dumpster doesn't ring too many alarm bells, but the fact that it's a random dumpster right outside of the police station when the other coordinates are led directly into the police station just means that we are definitely going to be getting some form of police themed DLC in the future. Now I was literally just about to wrap the video up when TezFunds did go ahead and just made another post on this whole situation and a few more leaks. So quickly, he did go ahead and posted this literally a little while ago, just to remind you that it's part of a function that lists world props featured in supply missions. Those props in the pics are likely to be featured in the new missions in which we will act as cops or deal with them. It's not a confirmation that we will be able to store cop cars. Also, I have misunderstood the function that deal with the new event again. So to make it simple, we can collect more than one cargo during the new event. This new Pendant event would work like one of the Battle Royale games where the zone acts as a storm whilst allowing you to collect infinite cargo inside of the zone and deliver them to your base, as long as you make it in the time. So quickly breaking this down, the post you guys seen from TezFunds earlier on in the video was basically in regards to all like resupply business missions, including some of those props that were listed. So the resupply missions will definitely have us dealing with cops in some way, shape or form, whether we have to impersonate one or, like I said earlier on, we just have to work for one. That is yet to be known, but the fact is we are definitely going to be working with cops. Now as he mentioned, it doesn't mean that we're going to be able to do a bunch of insane stuff like being able to store and customize police vehicles, or even buy police clothing or use police weapons like the stun gun or a modified baton. Of course, if any of you older gamers have played any of the older GTA games, then you will know that there was like one famous pink or purple weapon that you could get. I think it was in San Andreas and Vice City in the police department in the showers. I believe it was rubbered and it was modeled off a male anatomy. I am trying to stay family friendly, but for you guys that know what I'm talking about already know what I'm talking about. But it would be cool to see Rockstar Games more implement the police themed stuff like on the aesthetic side. Just imagine being able to roleplay as a cop in free roam. So instead of like stealing the cargo, you could confiscate it and then like sell that as value, because obviously everything that the police take in real life, they go ahead and auction that off to the public. So similar to how we can currently buy a business in the game, it could allow us to buy a police department, and that will unlock like a police garage where we could store our police vehicles. I think the community would love that, because it wouldn't allow everyone to store police vehicles. It would allow certain players that prefer to play in that role. So similar to how the vehicle warehouse will only allow you guys to store special vehicles, this one will only allow you guys to store police vehicles. Of course, you have the riot van, you have the police car, you have the police motorbike, you have a different riot van, of course you have the police transportation van, and I'm pretty sure Rockstar Games could come up with some more insane police vehicles, similar to how like Dubai actually have a Bugatti police car, and I'm sure Rockstar Games will love that idea, considering they could probably charge $5+ million for the thing. Now TezFunds 2 did also quickly mention something about a possible Pendant event also being released with the future DLC. Now if you guys guys have been playing GTA 5 since the release, then you will know that Rockstar Games actually already had a free roam Pendant event, which they removed from the game, funny enough, and it was basically, as it states, Pendant Battle Royale. Everyone had to make their way to a certain location in the area. It was usually a circle, and you had to basically battle it out until you was the last man standing, and then you would get rewarded with cash, ammo, a minigun, and like an exclusive item, so a t-shirt or a beer cap, which tons of you guys really liked. I can still remember it like it was yesterday. Tons of messages from everyone saying to me, where the hell are the beer hats gone? So I remember when Rockstar Games removed them from the game, all of a sudden everyone wanted a beer hat, and I think we're kind of seeing a similar situation now with the police outfits getting removed about 4 months ago. Now everyone wanted the police outfit when they was gone. So Rockstar Games are very smart, and they know what they're doing, and they know the popularity of Fortnite, so to bring back Pendant in a bigger playstyle, allowing guys to also make money and benefit their businesses, I think just makes perfect sense and will really benefit the community. So do be sure to leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys make of this new information, and what kind of stuff would you like to see Rockstar Games implement in this DLC in the future that will really get you guys grinding out on GTA 5 daily. That's going to do it for me, guys. If you guys do support the channel, do be sure to drop a like down below, and also feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos, and don't forget to hit that notification so you guys do get notified every time I upload a video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.